Dear students, it is the third video for week 15, lesson 15, and we are discussing the economical policies and economical development in Pakistan in the different phases. Now we are discussing phase 5. Phase 5 of the economical policy of Pakistan starts from 1998 till 2008. Dear students, it is very unfortunate that political system of Pakistan has remained under the severe conditions. From 1998 to 1999, country faced the worst political conditions. Actually, at that time, the assassination of President Zia and later on the government of the political party led by Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, they were toppled by the presidents of that time, and due to which there were many problems politically in the country. Secondly, the major political parties, PPP and Muslim League, they both the parties started political persecution, political allegation, and litigation, yani jhoote siyasi muqaddamat, revenge, and many things. Clear? That was the worst condition due to which the government couldn't focus better on the economic prosperity. Well, secondly, Nawaz Sharif, when came into power, I mean at that time two governments formed, one by Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto and second government by the Nawaz. Clear? Nawaz Sharif in that phase emphasized, Nawaz Sharif took the initiative to build better roads and provide better infrastructural development in Pakistan. For example, he initiated the motorway M2, clear, and he was also working some other valuable projects. But unfortunately, again, after the Kargil War in 1999, Pervez Musharraf, then Chief of Army Staff, took the power and toppled the government of Nawaz Sharif. Meanwhile, in 1998, Nawaz Sharif also took a bold step to announce Pakistan, declared Pakistan as a nuclear country against the explosions of the Indian. At that time, it became very important for Pakistan to show off the atomic power so that India might not endeavor to attack Pakistan. Okay. During Nawaz Sharif phase, Pakistan government took the Pakistani products industry under the WTO, World Trade Organization. Clear? That Pakistan tried to register the companies and develop the standard of their companies and products according to the World Trade Organization rules. Given are the three policies of that time. Deletion policy. Deletion policy means that this policy started in 1987 in Zia time, that Pakistan should excel in engineering and the mechanics and should be self-dependent. Clear? And for this purpose, there were established various research and development sectors. Second is deregulation policy. Almost the whole industrial sector was exempted from the requirements of government sanctions except. Clear? Deregulation पॉलिसी जैसे गवर्नमेंट की जो ड्यूटीज और टैक्सेस होते थे उनसे बाकी ड्यूटी फ्री किया गया, मीन इन शॉर्ट के टैक्सेस की कमी की गई सिवाय इन चीजों के: आर्म्स एंड एमिनेशन, गोला बारूद, वेपन्स, सिक्योरिटी प्रिंटिंग, करेंसी एंड मिंट, हाई एक्सप्लोजिव्स, radioactive substances. जो I mean the products of the related to defense and others, they were under the duty. That may be because of the sanctions applied by America and Europe on Pakistan after the explosions. Fine. Therefore, these areas were under the government duties and taxes. Privatization policy. To reduce the financial burden imposed on the government and to reduce slack utilization of the resources, privatization policy was adopted and is still continued. The main objective of the privatization were to improve the overall performance of the state-owned industries and to promote healthy competition. Well, in Bhutto's time, the departments were nationalized, and I have explained the list of those departments. But with the passage of time, the government machinery, as usual, started making the weak in progress, and nepotism and other political influences troubled many things like Pakistan Railway, like PIA. There were so many other departments. PTCL, they were one of the mega departments in Pakistan, and what is their condition now? Therefore, at that time, the government of Nawaz Sharif decided to privatize these government sector departments so that when the private owner comes, invests, then obviously he utilizes the resources, he utilizes the manpower, and he cuts many unnecessary things from the department, and that's how the department progress and generates income. And that is very it's really important. Let's take an example. Since the banks under the government control, they are not that productive. But later on, the banking sector was replaced by Faisal Bank, by Bank Al Falah, and many other banks. Now, much of the banking sector is owned by these private banks. And similarly, when PTCL failed to provide up-to-date services to the people, it was replaced by mega foreign telecom sector. Well, dear students, now we'll discuss some of the mega projects during the various phases of Pakistan history. And out of them, the first one is Tarbela Dam. Tarbela Dam, you know that Pakistan is an agricultural country, and in Ayub Khan's time, Green Revolution was made, and Pakistan made an agreement between India and Pakistan with the moderation of World Bank, and the three rivers were given the right of water on the three main rivers were given to Pakistan and the three to India. Then Tarbela Dam was constructed. Tarbela Dam is located in Pakistan and is the world's largest fill type dam, clear, which is filled with water. It is built over the river Indus near the small town of Tarbela in Haripur district. It is also the second largest dam in the world in terms of the reservoir capacity, which is 11.62 million acre feet. Construction on the primary elements of the project was started in 1968 and initial operation of the dam started in 1978. The project was fully completed in 1984 at the cost of 1.49 billion US dollars. The project was executed by Water and Power Development Authority WAPDA on behalf of the government of Pakistan. Construction was carried out under a single civil works contract. Right? Tarbela Dam brought a lots of change. It produced the thermal power, पानी से बिजली पैदा हुई, that was provided, utilized for industry and for the domestic purposes. Clear? So Tarbela was one of the very mega project of that time. Highways and motorways. Second most important thing were highways and the motorways. That people have to travel, goods and transportation have to be managed. When better highways, better motorways provide more opportunities to the country to progress, to develop trade, okay, tourism, and much more. So in Pakistan, the highways and motorways highways were existed, but they were single, sometimes not well constructed, okay, they were not maintained. But Nawaz Sharif, when came into power, he gave a very keen interest, took a keen interest in the development of the motorways and highways. And their slogan was to transport the goods to the market. के खेत से मंडी तक जो माल जो किसान प्रोड्यूस करते हैं उसको मंडी तक पहुंचाया जाए ताकि they may flourish. So first motorway, highways existed there, and motorway developed in time of Nawaz Sharif. The first motorway, M2, was completed in Nawaz Sharif time from Lahore to Islamabad. Completed in 1999, the 6-lane Lahore to Islamabad motorway, now called M2, was the first highway of its kind in Pakistan. The present NHA, National Highway Authority network, comprising of 48 national highways, motorways, and strategic roads. Clear? That the department which looks after, which manages the highways and motorways is called National Highway Authority. Fine. Current length of this network is 14,480 kilometers, while an additional 1,489 kilometer motorway are under construction. Motorways are a part of Pakistan's National Trade Corridor project and China-Pakistan Belt Road Initiative. That these motorways actually started with the vision to connect Pakistan with the main CPEC or economic corridor that started from Gujarat Pass near the Chinese border to Gwadar in Balochistan. The total road network in Pakistan is 5 lakh 750 kilometers, which connects a socio-economic initiative all over the country. Because of these motorways and highways, people started working. I mean, they started opening restaurants and hotels and motels. Clear. And secondly, people enjoyed the first class traveling experience. Third, Pakistan connected by these motorways to China. China wanted to connect its Xinjiang province, which is very open and was less constructed. Thereby, by this way, China was able to inhabitate or develop that. Clear? And in Pakistan, already the Silk Route, Shaira Resham existed, which goes till Khunjrab, is also the wonder of the world. Fine. So motorways and highways plays a very important part in the development of the country. Pakistan's nuclear program. Another very important domain of a country's progress is the defense. When Pakistan came into being, Pakistan had hardly the working weaponry. Okay, India gave Pakistan the damaged weapon, damaged guns, ships, and ore. Furthermore, India has always tried to wage war against Pakistan. In that condition, Pakistan fought the war of 1948, 1965, and in 1971. Pakistan faced a huge loss, and India interfered, attacked East Pakistan, and finally it became Bangladesh. Meanwhile, India kept attacking Pakistan, pressurizing on the borders. Fine. In that very situation, India became a very serious threat. Clear? Then Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, then head of the state of Pakistan, was much concerned, and he decided to start Pakistan's nuclear weapons. Let's read. Pakistan's nuclear weapon program was established in 1972 by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who founded the program while he was the Minister for Fuel, Power and Natural Resources, and later became President and Prime Minister. Later became President and then the Prime Minister, and established the party People's Party. Shortly after the loss of East Pakistan in 1971 war with India, Bhutto initiated the program with the meeting of physicists and engineers at Multan in January 1972. That in Multan, Bhutto held the meeting with the physicists and engineers. According to Pakistan's nuclear weapon program archives, India's tests created an untenable situation for then Prime Minister Mohammad Nawaz Sharif. It is second thing that although the program was started by Bhutto and later on it was consistently looked after by Zia, but the situation became worse in 1998 when India tested the batteries in Pokhran and made three explosions. Soon after that, the Indian politicians started the hate language against Pakistan and started threatening. उन्होंने पाकिस्तान को जो है वो threaten करना शुरू कर दिया. One thing, a step forward, India in Rajasthan border made huge military exercises with lakhs of with thousands of troops, hundreds of troops started military exercises. That was a really very serious threat to Pakistan. Then Nawaz Sharif faced the international pressure, and in Chagi, Pakistan blasted their tests, and Pakistan then was declared the atomic power. In the wake of India's test, Pakistan felt an urgent need to demonstrate its own powers in similar manner for many reasons. To deny India the unilateral technical advantage it might have gained from conducting tests, to revise the power dynamics between the two countries, mean deterrence of power. When India came blasted their tests, then it was a psychological upper hand that India has now taken the hegemony over the region. But when Pakistan tested the missile, then it was a sign to India that you are not free to do whatever you want. It was really a great achievement, but Pakistan's nuclear program has remained under serious threats. Although Pakistan have proved excellent security and responsibility rather than the India. Fine. The Westerns are worried that in case Pakistan's weapons are handed in the extremists, then they may be posed a danger. But that is a false apprehension. That is not the fact. Pakistan weapons are in very controlled hands, and the people are very responsible. But since there are many tensions between Pakistan and India, the war, the chances of any big clash cannot be denied it. Thereby, both the governments and heads of the states must think responsibly in case any mischievous act can lead the world into a atomic warfare, which will definitely be a very much unfortunate. Dear students, I hope that we have learned the two main, the policy and Pakistan's nuclear program.